Hey sisters, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to be uploading again. Remember to subscribe, okay? To stay tuned because I have them exciting, relatable topics coming for you, okay? So remember to subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend so that you can stay up with me. You know what I mean? We're gonna uplift each other. We're gonna talk about some things that we all are going through, and I want you guys to just be on this journey with me. So currently, right now, I'm standing in my bedroom, and I've been having a real interesting week, I should say. My week has been very challenging, and in a mental way, I've been really reflecting and just, thinking back to my past and comparing it to my future. And I find that oftentimes us women conquer this topic that I'm gonna go into in this video very often. It's a contradictive topic, and we're gonna get right into this video, so let's go. Okay, so right off the bat, I've been thinking, why is it that us ladies always tend to have this feeling of being used per se after dating someone or being involved with someone? And I've been reflecting, and I honestly feel like it's more of a conscious minded behavior where it's like, okay, your relationship failed, so you just need to feel the need to blame it on something. And what we always come up with is, oh well, that person didn't love us, or that person was just in it for what they could get, or sorry, I see a fly on my curtain. We try to psych ourselves up to believe that it was nothing that we did. It's always something that it's just, he didn't want me for me. He was just after something, and he ran his course, and that was that. But honestly, sisters, is it really that? Because technically, when you really think about it, can someone really use you? I think that term is very, out of pocket. You can't be used. I mean, when entering any type of relationship or situationship with someone, it's off of your own will. The terms of that situation or relationship is up to your own standard. And I'm pretty sure nothing is going to take place in that situation or relationship that you were not comfortable with or okay with at the end of the day. So what I'm basically saying is, take a step back and reevaluate. Can a man really use you? Like, is that a term that you really want to keep throwing out there or using to defend a failed relationship? Because in retrospect, no one can do to you what you don't allow them to do to you, okay? At the end of the day, it's only fair to just accept responsibility and say, okay, well, it just didn't work out. Maybe it didn't work out because of my standards. Maybe it didn't work out because we couldn't meet halfway or come to some type of common ground. But to just automatically throw yourself under the bus and say, I was used, I mean, it's pretty demeaning. And sisters, I chose this topic because I really want women to uplift their mentality and their emotion. when you use the term used, it makes you sound so beneath, like, any living thing. It makes you sound like you're condescending yourself, like you weren't worth it, or you were just a piece of trash that someone picked up and put back down. Like, you know what I mean? I want us to step outside of that terminology. I want us to really understand what it means when we throw that out there and say stuff like that behind a failed situation or relationship, and really train your mind to turn your pain into power. So if it didn't work out, then it's better to just say, well, he didn't meet my standards. Point blank, period. You know, a statement like that uplifts you because you're not left feeling like you weren't good enough. You're not left thinking that, you know, you are so-called just at someone's accessibility for their own selfish reasons, and then that's it. You're not left feeling broken. You're not left feeling lost. A statement like that, saying that he didn't meet your standards, just simply means that he wasn't good enough for you. Point blank, period. And we could keep it moving like that. Like, you don't have to say you were used. I don't really like that term. I myself used to be guilty of it, and that's why I chose to do a video on this topic. Ladies, we have to rise above it. There's no such thing as being used, because check this out, right? Nobody is gonna enter into any type of situation unless it benefits them in some type of way, okay? And as I said, nothing can happen to you unless you want it to happen to you, unless you allow it to happen to you. And if anything transpires in a relationship, it's because you did it as a sacrifice, or you did it willingly to prove your love to that person. So at the end of the day, it's vice versa. Someone can do something and think that they're proving themselves to you, and maybe it didn't come out that way. Maybe you took it the wrong way and started to make all these different type of assumptions and just felt, you know, left out in the cold. But you know, perception is key, communication is key, trust is key in any given situation, but self-love is above all. And we have to remember to always uplift our mind and our spirits no matter what. Don't train yourself to believe that you were used. It's not technically possible, okay? Because you were just as guilty in the essence, okay? You allowed certain things to happen to you in that situation, and therefore it all boils back to self-love, you know? It all comes down to, what are you willing to tolerate from someone? What are you willing to put up with? What will you allow them to get away with? Because let's be totally honest, nobody's perfect, right? Everyone has a flaw. Everyone has a flaw. But if you're going to get involved with someone, you want to know that whatever their flaw is something you can tolerate in order to be with them wholeheartedly. Mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, you want to know that your time and your efforts is not being wasted. So it all boils down to just recognizing that, no, you were not used, okay? You just have to mentally pay attention. Really? Sorry. I don't know what all of that is for. You guys just have to mentally pay attention to what's transpiring in your relationship or situation with anybody you're involved with. You have to just sit back and analyze every situation in your head and be in tune. Be able to read between the lines, be able to catch yourself before you fall. You feel like he's cheating. Okay, start paying attention. You feel like he's breadcrumbing you. Okay, do something about it. You feel like he's not giving as much as you're giving into the situation. All right, start paying attention. Like, we just have to be more mindful of the people around us and how they behave, because it will affect you at the end of the day. Okay, once you allow someone in your life, they will affect you in some type of way, in any shape or form. That's just the way the life works. So you have to be careful of what doors you open and how you close them, because it will affect you in life. And I see a lot of us are walking around very broken spirited because of past and current relationships, and the number one excuse is, oh, they were just using me. It's not humanely possible. We gotta get out of that mentality and just accept responsibility that, okay, the relationship failed, we couldn't meet each other's needs, and that's that. Put it in a sense where it doesn't belittle you, because to say you were used is very belittling, and you don't deserve that. All of us have a past and all of us have a future, okay? And we don't need anything else besides all the other worries in the world to drag us down and put us down mentally and emotionally. I think we have enough going on as it is already, just trying to survive out here, okay? Just trying to get our ducks in a row. And I would just really love for us to be more mentally prepared and be more aware of the things that we say and how we characterize ourselves, especially as women, because we have to remember that it's not what you say really, is what you do. That's why they say, first impression is everything. How you carry yourself, how you speak, all those things matter of how someone will treat you or respond to you. And therefore, you're walking around saying, I was used. That is saying a lot. That says a lot for you to even open your mouth and say such a thing or to make such a claim. Don't do it. Okay, sisters, I'm humbly begging you, don't say that anymore. Okay, we have to change our mentality. All right, we gotta be more in tune with how we represent ourselves in today's society. Okay, so if you're with me and you understand what I'm saying, comment down below. Okay, and if you feel otherwise, comment down below. But at the end of the day, I know I'm right, sisters. Am I right? I'm right? We gotta be more aware of the things that we put out in the atmosphere. We speak things into existence when we speak. Our mouths are very powerful. If you are a Christian human being, then you know that the words that come out of your mouth can be a manifestation to your life. So that's why people will tell you, speak positivity, speak with assurance, speak with confidence, because whatever you speak out of your mouth, the earth is listening to you and it will reflect back on you. It may not happen right then and there, but it will happen eventually. So speak things that make sense pertaining to your character, pertaining to your life, pertaining to who you want to be, who you need to be, and where you're trying to go in life. Saying that you were used is no. We gotta understand how this thing works, okay, sisters? So thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back soon. God bless.